Hey guys, I just want to check in about the Wellness Challenge. A few things that have come up in the first week and a half or so, and really want to talk about having the right mindset for this and understanding what the purpose of it really is. So this is a bit competitive. It can be as competitive as you want it to be, and I had posted the rankings of the teams and the scores. And by the way, I'm really excited about how this has started out. Some people are really taking the ball and running with it here and are really benefiting from this structure. But when I posted the scores, and a couple of teams hadn't reported to me yet, so they had kind of a low score at that point. It just occurred to me that something was missing there. That wasn't quite representing what I want to get to and focus on for this challenge, because it makes it a little overly competitive, and it makes it so that it's a reminder of the people who might be having a hard time getting started with this a little bit, and it's like pointing the finger at them, and I don't really want to do that. So I'm instead more interested in looking at this a little more collectively, and so I'm setting the goal. Can we score 7,000 points, 7,000 team points during this challenge? So the max amount of points that each team could score is 1,000. So this would be an average score of about 770 for each team. And this translates, by the way, and I'm going to talk in a minute about how I am structuring the points and then what the actual reward is going to be in a minute. But just know that the whole program is this challenge, and the way I'm scoring it is set up so that each team could score a max of 1,000. And so what you end up with is this percentile. It's the percentage of the points that you scored during the challenge. So I'm a total stat guy. I love stats. And I'm so happy to be doing this. It's bringing me much joy. I'm hoping it's bringing you as much joy as it is for me. So the latest picture that I posted, showing all of the teams and their scores, if you take a look at this, it's outlined in a rectangular shape, and this rectangular shape represents 7,000 total points scored. And so as the challenge goes on and as we report our scores, we can see that collectively we will be building towards this goal. And I think this could be really fun. This is not going to be easy, by the way. We're actually going to have to at least keep the tempo that we're keeping right now, if not get a little bit, improve a little bit. And so what I'm hoping looking at it this way will do, it's not going to bring shame on any individual. If you have a tough week or you forget to report, don't despair. Because even reporting anything will be like 10 points is better than 0 points. So just don't lose sight of that, and don't at all feel bad for having a tough week. And I really appreciate people's honesty too, because this is all self-reported, and I don't have to tell you guys, but just honesty with yourself is really going to it's going to indicate to you where you are, and we'll take an honest look at where we are. And the other thing is that I don't even really like calling this a challenge. What I want it to be more of is, this is an observation. We're looking at our behaviors and we're quantifying them. And we should just be observing, not necessarily getting emotional one way or the other. Okay, so we only ate 1 serving of green veggies this week. You don't have to be upset about that. That's not a failure, but it's an observation that we can make and say, well, I'm not eating very many green veggies right now. But then if you look at the research, if you are in a place in your life where you can make a change and you want to focus your effort on one thing, well, it's pretty clear that, and say you're doing everything else, but the green veggies are the thing you're noticing that you're not getting much of, then it's just, you have that information now. You know that the green veggies are something you're not doing as much of. And whether or not you trust my methodology, I'm choosing the things on this challenge, and I am giving points according to how I interpret data on wellness to indicate how important that is. And so, lastly for today, I just want to let you all know, I want to be fully transparent on how I'm scoring the points. Okay. And I have a really, this is, like I said, this is the part that's really fun for me, just playing with the stats here. So I'm making it nuanced, but it's actually incredibly accurate and equitable way to go. So each of you teams, okay, you're going to get an individual score that's out of 1,000, or you have 1,000 potential points that you can score during the challenge. And that goes for each individual. And then, so the score, the team score, it goes like this. So the person with the most points on the team, I take their score and multiply it by 0.4. The person with the second most points, I take their score and multiply it by 0.3. The third place person on the team, I multiply their score by 0.2. And the fourth place person, I multiply their score by 0.1. So what this does, if you have a couple of people who, and I do this week by week. So if you have a tough week, that's okay. Some of your teammates can, pull you up that week. And then you'll have the next week to come right back at it, and you'll have a second chance, and you take it week by week. And there's no really like falling behind as an individual because of the way this point structure goes. Okay. And so then I'm looking at that team score, and can we as a whole challenge together, and I have 40 people who are involved in this challenge in some capacity or another. So can the 40 of us, can we do this? This is an opportunity where we can get together. We have a clear goal in mind. We have a really good reason why we're calculating it this way, because it's going to indicate to us pretty clearly how we're doing it with our wellness and what our strengths and what our weaknesses are. Okay, but it really comes down to this. You have to report. You have to get back to me. And checking this off the box is really simple. And I know that we're all really busy, and it takes that one extra step to send me your score, or take a picture of it and send me, or just do the math yourself and let me know each week. And this is numbers 4 through 8 on the checklist. Those are the things that you're tracking each week. So just let me know your points try to get to me Monday. Okay, guys, good luck. And I'm really happy with what I've seen so far. So keep it up.